right, John, if that first dart hadn't have been there, the second dart would have missed. But the players use. That was a brick wall to bounce off of. Certainly now, James Wade really is up against it. He's got to start. I mean, he's 0 for 8 on the doubles. And that's not like Wade. Wade in his heyday didn't used to miss a lot. But under pressure now from this man, Simon Whitlock. Certainly now Whitlock will be on a right high.
60.
Yeah. Comes from the land of the kookaburra and the kangaroo and the killing instinct. No doubt about it. 4-0. Could have been so different if Wade had hit his doubles.
85.
But that's of no concern to Whitlock.
$140.
Certainly James Wade, one of the players that won't doubt his ability. He'll keep plugging away. A bit like Phil Taylor. He knows that he will turn his game around. But you feel that this leg, John, he has got to take this leg. And he loses this, I can't see him getting a point out of this game.
And he is at the moment the only man in Premier League 2012 without a point. So many draws so far that Whitlock has 1 point. Hamilton, Painter, Barnevelt, Lewis and Anderson all have 2. And Phil Taylor topping the table with 3 really close in these early stages. Belfast next week.
60.
Another fabulous night of Anna flinging fun as Whitlock looks at 66.
Well, double 18 for a 5-0 lead. And absolutely clean as a whistle in a leg that James Wade was in command. A bad visit to the board. Whitlock sets it up and then takes out 66. And that part of his game is absolutely brilliant at the moment for Simon Whitlock. He's doing well in all the tour events as James Wade puts his first maximum on the board. Whitlock, this man, as I said, in the tour events, he's playing really well, a couple of semi-finals a weekend, so he really is confident in his own game.
A great 140 there from the Australian in reply to that magnificent 180 from Wade. This could be the leg that gives Wade the lift. Now this time last week, game 4, Lewis was 5-0 up against Phil Taylor down at the Manchester Arena. Taylor won the 6th leg, which is what Wade is attempting to do here, and then went on to secure a draw. Is this the beginning of the deja vu? Is it the D in the deja vu? As you say, he's got the ability, Ron.
Well, there's no question. Double top again. That's a bit of wayward. Again, he's missed that double top, and he relies on the double top and double 10 so much. It's going to affect his confidence in the end.
I never thought I'd see Wade 0 out of 10 at the doubles, but that's what it is. And Whitlock makes him pay. I'm around, mate. You dare not miss this time, because if you do, say Simon Whitlock, I will be ready to pounce, and pounce he will on double top for a 6-0 lead. It's been an unlucky 13 darts at the double for Wade in these opening legs, and it is a whitewashing prospect unless Wade can somehow find his finishing prowess. 6. Whitlock's actually had 6 out of 10, 60%, but quite a number of those attempts he should never have had.
You're quite right, John. I mean, Wade, he's let him in too many times. In quite a few of the legs, probably 3 legs, he's been over 100 in front. Missed dart to the double. Whitlock steps up. It's a big shot to set the shot up for him. Wade misses again, and Whitlock's taken it out. I mean, he took an 80 out, a 90 out at crucial times, then a 66. And, you know, they're crucial times of the game.
Well, Wade's got to find something special. I would suggest a granite-like response here in Aberdeen might be just right now what he could do with. Never say die, keep going, you never know. Phil Taylor last week proved it, and to a lesser extent tonight.
Well, what you do, John, just play one leg at a time. You know, we talk about it a lot. You have to try and get that mindset where you don't look at the finishing line, you don't look about losing or winning or even drawing. It's right, I'll win this leg, now I'll win the next leg. And you try and get that mentality. And that's what Wadey's got to do. You know, he's got to put a leg on the board. He doesn't want to lose this 8-0. That will really hurt his confidence for future weeks.
Slightly more than losing 8-1 would, but I know what you mean. You could do it something of a comeback here, and a 170 finish would be a nice way to kick-start it. 90 left. 165 unless Whitlock hurts him further, and he might. 82 left. Is he going to go treble 14? He attempted it. To me, that's the correct way with two darts in your hand.
53.
Well, the treble 14's bigger than the bullseye, so yep, that's the way you go on 82 with two darts in your hand. But Wadey has missed the bullseye. He's hit the 25. Now he wants double top. That's a better guide. Okay. I have to say that last dart was an unlucky dart. I mean, it was right on the wire, but when you're not hitting them, you know they're not going to go in.
And so, to take another that he might not have done on another night, and he does. 7-0, and the desperate story for James Wade is that the double 20 and double 10, which have served him superbly over the years, particularly the last 2, 3 or 4 years, you can see for yourselves there, are doing him no favours at all tonight. Having said that, that's impressive from Whitlock. 7 out of 12, all players would take that.
Yeah, no question. 58%. That's a good. James Wade puts in his second maximum of the match. But you know, this hiding could hurt James Wade for future weeks. You know, like it would do any dart player, especially when you're missing your favourite doubles. If you can't hit your favourite doubles, you know, perhaps you've got to start looking at the double 16s when he gets a chance instead of the double tops.
The double top in particular has been disappointing. That one dart there was the nearest he's been in 8 or 9 attempts. His double 10, he's been unfortunate, never that far away. But such is the standard at this level. As he looks again at double top, one double top, he's done it at last, and I think because he had the one, he got the double top. It was the rhythm in his throw. He's avoided the whitewash. Aussies are known to whitewash Englishmen in sport, but not on this occasion.
You can see the relief in James Wade's face. You don't want to go and get whitewashed. I mean, we've had a few and they're not good things to see. And James Wade now perhaps will kick on a little bit. But certainly Simon Whitlock will want to finish this game up as quick as possible. You know, perhaps he'll have an element in his back of his mind of the times he's let people off, especially Andy Hamilton in the match play.
Well, Whitlock, with his legs difference being so superior, Whitlock, if he wins this leg, will go top of the league. And he'll have a +7 legs difference. Well, one of the big differences in the Football Premier League is the goal difference between City and United, and this will be very similar between Whitlock and Taylor. He's got to win this first, though, but he has a great chance of going top.
Well, when you analyse this game a bit more, John, I mean, you know, James Wade's got a higher average when he's got 1 out of 16 in doubles. You know, 11 140s to Simon Whitlock's 6. So there isn't a great deal wrong with his game apart from just pinning that double crucial time.
You're absolutely right. This is not a 7-1 score in a sense. It doesn't reflect the scoring in the game. It merely reflects the finishing.